What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to A Different Perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. So today we got a collab. Not a two-way collab, we got a three-way collab with It's Complicated, MTR, Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews, and Kevin Samuels. Three content creators who I've been watching since before I even started creating this type of content right here in this space on YouTube. This is about to be exciting. This is about to be good. I haven't seen this yet. You know, your boy was sick for the past couple of days. Lost my taste buds. They were come and go. I didn't know what was going on with me, but I'm feeling better. I know y'all can hear that I'm still under the weather. Appreciate every last one of y'all that personally reached out to me to ask me how I was doing, and for you guys that was in the comments that was telling me I needed to take a break, take a little time off, get myself together, and come back. I did just that, and I'm feeling better. Sorry I couldn't give y'all no content, but I'm going to make up for you. I'll get 2 videos today, and I'm going to give y'all some videos this weekend. It'll be my off days, but I'm back. So let's get it. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
And getting the answers that you guys want to see. You understand me? Kevin, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, man? Nieces and nephews, kinfolks and cousins, we out here in Las Vegas. I'm on the hunt for the elusive Shirley and Karen Maximus. Have not found them yet. Oh, looks like a potential candidate. Well, she might need to buy a dog or die alone. Next.
Kevin's a fool.
Without further ado.
Why is it that a woman's love is more likely something that needs to be earned through courtship than a man's love?
Because women desire more things than men, I think. As in, like, love and affection. And men are like, let's get some...
Schizo?
Let's get some!
Schizophrenic?
No, let's get some!
Oh, let's get some.
Yeah.
It's complicated. What about you?
I think...
I don't even know how to respond to her answer because it didn't really align with what the question implied.
That women just like desire respect more than men do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Pause. I got something to say in regards to that. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I don't think it's true that women desire respect more than men do. I think it's something that both parties want. Men just off rip expect it. It's like, here I am, man, you are woman, I expect you to respect me. And women, usually, they going out there and they're like, hey, respect me, respect me, respect me. They're putting it in the forefront more than men. Men are just automatically assuming that it's going to come with, you know?
You don't think that men don't want to be respected by their lady in a relationship?
oh, for sure. You just don't have to earn it. You just have to act it all the time. Like,
So I guess the question is through courtship, why is it that women expect so much, and that's kind of the standard? Why is it not as even for men to expect as much from a woman?
Right.
Well, look at society. Society is always more for the woman, you know, like the homemaker. She's the one giving you children. She's the one who's cleaning your house. She's the one who's doing your laundry. From back in the day. So you take those values that we've like learned about as little kids from our grandparents, and then you see them now and you're like, men aren't the same these days. No, it's a different society.
So we're going to talk back in the day. I think also back in the day, men were sacrificed in war. So why is it not seen as an equal, if not greater, contribution?
Right.
I think because society views women as weak, and so that's why they weren't drafted.
Do you guys believe in that a patriarchy still exists in America?
Yeah, I would say probably.
Uh-oh! What's up?
that's a hard one.
So can I ask a follow-up to that? So if you believe that a patriarchy still exists in America, you think that men are actively oppressing women in our society today?
I think it depends on the man, and it depends on how they grew up with the type of family, because we are kind of getting out of that type of society. But I mean, it takes time.
So if we say that it depends on the man, can't one assume that it's not a system put in place that we still live by today that is oppressing women? Because you're saying that there's maybe some men with some patriarchal type of views.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that disprove the original thing that you said?
I suppose, yeah. Here and there. We said here and there.
Yo, this stuff is too funny, man. To see the responses, man. Oh, my God. And then to see a rebuttal that is so sharp that it makes them basically backpedal their responses. Oh, my goodness.
I got a question. So if we dismantle the patriarchy, who's going to build the world?
Right.
Women and men. Women engineers, if like.
I'm an engineer.
Okay.
What percentage of women are in engineering school, would you think?
Oh, I bet you it's less than 20, probably maybe even less than 10.
It's probably less than 5.
So, and then if you look at the infrastructure, power, transportation, which women are all capable of doing, but do women want to do those jobs?
Depends on the woman.
Let's ask it a different way. What is the percentage of women that will want to do that job? Women typically choose jobs where they can be of service to people. Healthcare, schools, be teachers, that type of stuff. Typically, that's the type of work they go after. When it comes to the boring, mundane, sitting there typing all the time, and the physical labor work, they don't want to do that type of stuff. And I bet you these two wouldn't want to do it either.
Women are free to choose to do them. So by the numbers, it's fair to say women have chosen that they don't want to.
That's right.
I mean, who wouldn't want to stay at home and look pretty all day?
But that's the patriarchy.
But that exactly.
It really is.
There are men that do it. There are men that are stay-at-home dads.
We can't talk about that. No, that's that's not the question. You got to also think too. Part of the reason the patriarchy exists is because of the fact that it's like, all right, looking at you, viewing you as woman, as you are, as you want to be. Okay, this thing that has been created, this patriarchy, benefits you. It's kind of putting you in the role, in the position that you yourself stated that you want to be in. But now there's this struggle, there's this pull of, don't control me, but yet still, to some degree, you still want to be put in this same role and position.
Yeah.
Probability and possibility, there's a difference between the anecdotal and then the norm. So if we dismantled the patriarchy that gave you beautiful Las Vegas and all these buildings, what are women going to do to replace or make the new Las Vegas?
Right.
Okay, but as in 30 years ago, were women allowed to do that? Probably.
Yes.
They were, but was it normal for that? No. And
Women
it's
have
still.
chosen, women have chosen professions that are more people-based, humanities, and things like this. But you take the good with the bad. That's what I'm saying. If we want to dismantle the patriarchy, all for it. But then women have to be frontline on the military. You can't just want the CEO jobs. You also got to dig the ditches. And do you think the average woman wants to do the dirty, ugly jobs?
I do not. I don't.
For the patriarchy.
No, I'm not. I'm more of a business person. I'm not gonna go out and. I mean, I'm an insurance agent, so.
What I'm saying, if the patriarchy has made the economy that makes it such that you can be a business person.
Yes.
Yes, but do I?
Yeah, you're for the patriarchy. Just say it. That's what you need to say.
More construction? No. Do you want to be drafted? No.
All right, then you're for the patriarchy.
So you want men to continue to do those jobs?
Yeah.
Difference, because I'm completely opposite of her, and I would totally do it. I would be on the front lines. I would do the hard work.
But
Would you be on the front lines if they didn't have special requirements for women? Meaning you had to do the same. Okay.
so if the military,
She say that, but let's see it. It's easy to go against an argument or to side with an argument because you know the answer that the individuals that are arguing are looking for. But let's see it. We can debunk her saying that she would be for being in the front line by asking her one simple question. What job does she hold now?
change the standards for women, you would still want to do it?
Yes.
So there could be an argument there that you wouldn't even meet the standards for that, right? Like, let's say in the military there's like a 30 pull-up requirement. How much is it?
100-pound deadlift and a 75-pound pack. So most women have been able to do the 200-pound deadlift, but they didn't have the 75-pound pack. Plus, we've changed those standards to accommodate women. And do we get a more military-ready machine that way?
And I was looking at yesterday a video on the, what's it called, the Javelin, the big missile thing that shoots out. That thing 50 pounds. Men have to tote that around all day. There's not a single woman that you see operating that thing.
Do you think Russia, do you think China, do you think they fear a group of men or a group of well-trained women?
I think they fear a group of well-trained soldiers. It doesn't matter, men or women. They are.
No,
it
it does.
does.
Why, that's one thing I don't understand. Why women just resist understanding that
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not.
See, she said what she said based upon her own experience of what she feel like men in America may feel. Men in a different country, they see a bunch of female soldiers pull up, they go, ha, 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 you lady, you weak little girl. They're not gonna respect you. They're not gonna fear you for nothing in the world. No matter how capable you are. She needs to travel or watch some documentaries or something.
This is why you don't see, in Las Vegas, when you go out, you don't see a group of well-trained female bouncers.
Nope.
Because where I'm from, I do see a couple well-trained.
Is that the norm or is that the outlier?
Right.
I mean, it looks pretty normal to me.
Why am I?
I told you how she was gonna be.
Question is, this is an honest question. Why does the realities that we can see, why does that seem to confound or upset or frustrate women so much?
It doesn't necessarily frustrate me, or like, I can't speak for all women, but all I'm saying is that I would do it. I would go ahead and, test my limits. And
I wonder, has she ever trained in the military or the army? Has she gone to any camps or any of this type of stuff? Is it something that, her brothers, uncles, father has done? Like, what makes us believe that she would actually do something like this?
Give you a run for your money.
I want to set up a quick question for you guys, and I want to take a look at your answers. So let's say that you were hanging off the edge of a cliff, and you were blindfolded, and you were going to drop off that cliff, and you know that there's a man on the left side that will pull you up, or a woman on the right side that would pull you up, and you had to choose one or the other. You cannot choose both.
She got this look on her face like she's gonna say the woman. In that dire time of need, she will probably ask for the man's hand.
Who would you choose to help pull you up?
Instinctively. It depends on what hand went up.
No, I'm saying, who would you choose, the man or the woman, to help pull you up? And your life depended on it. Without knowing their body sizes and compositions.
No, I guess the man, yeah.
The man.
There we go. I'm surprised. She didn't want to. She did not want to, but she...
If my other hand went up and it was the woman, I mean...
You might die.
That's okay.
You might plummet to your death.
That's okay. Oh, man. Ugh. Not only do I dislike when there's women that will argue against something just to argue against it, I hate it when anyone does it. Male or female. It's like, but yet you want to be complicated. You want to be difficult.
The way you ask the question is up.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're dating someone and you notice that trait within them early on, walk away as fast as you can. Run in the opposite direction, because they will make your life a living hell.
Although it was, you have to make a choice, the man or the woman. And that's what tends to confound women, because when asked a simple question that we all know the answer to,
exactly.
It's like, well, I'm going to find a way
Yep.
to split the difference, or find a way to not say man.
Yep. That's what I said.
Why do y'all go through that mental gymnastics
Exactly.
when you know you're going to reach for the man, the person is going to give you the best chance to survive, which
Exactly.
happens to be the man.
Exactly.
Society tells you men are stronger. If you look at...
Society don't have to tell you that. Society don't have to tell you that. That's a given. When we talking percentage-wise, majority of men are stronger than majority of women.
No,
Is that society or data?
No. Society doesn't tell me. Observable reality tells you that.
Exactly.
I suppose, but even how you were talking about military standards, they're higher for men because men, I think, are more capable of yes.
My hand strength is 17 times more than yours. I can lift stuff. You guys are small.
Up the cliff.
No, I'm actually going to push you to the back, and I'm going to go fight. Because we're going to be back servicing the soldiers, helping the soldiers, and we're going to go win the war.
Right.
Women are more nourished, like what is?
Nurturing?
Yeah, nurturing.
Gotcha, girl.
You don't need nurturing Marines.
What I'm saying is, I would have the opposite opinion as her. Nope, I'm not doing it.
My point is, we're to the point to where we're sitting back trying to say, well, women can do this too, and it's not as though you can, is should you? What country in the world mobilizes its women and girls to go fight an army of men? because of the equality.
That's true, but all that matters is that the women who do want to do it have a choice to do it.
They have a choice, but they can't. They can't meet the standards.
Exactly.
Okay, the best MMA woman is not going to beat the worst MMA man.
That's right.
I agree.
There we go. So if it's about if it's about protecting your home and everything else, you're not going to say, well, let's give women a shot. You're going to say, no, we can have that after you beat those people. We want to live.
And I'm going to end this right here. I'm going to let y'all catch the rest of this yourselves. But also think about this, right? Also think about this. Look at what's happening right now with Russia and Ukraine, right? What are they doing when it comes to evacuating people to safety? They're saying the women and the children get on first. Get on the boats, the trains, whatever vessel they need to get them people out of there. And what they're doing with the men, they're telling the men to stay back and fight. Men between the ages of 16 and 60, they got to stay back and fight. They're not making the women stay back and fight. Why is that? Because when it comes down to handling business and protecting their kind, it's expected of the men to do that, right? But anyway, I want y'all to leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. Go check out the It's Complicated channel. He's on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Make sure we get him there. Channel's phenomenal. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. You like this reaction, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the original will be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.